RC Addicts, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a repair on my Kyosho Acura NSX GT3. Now what's broken here is the right rear upper arm. And let me get the body off here for you guys. So you can see what I'm talking about. Right here. The upper arm. Right on top. Now you can't see it, but it is cracked right here in this joint. So if it hits a bump, this will just open up and pop out and your wheel will be sitting sideways. So we're going to fix this, replace this today, okay? And to do that, we need the parts. Genuine Kyosho parts. Part number FA551B as in Bravo. So we're going to use that. Now, the cool thing about this parts package is it's good for all four corners. So it's universal for all four corners of this vehicle. You can do it for the right rear, front left, or front right sections. And you can see there's the upper and lower arms for all that stuff and all the little bits that you need for it. But right now, all we need is this one right here. Okay, so we're going to replace that today. Let's get it. Tools. We need tools. And I'm guessing 2.5. Let's see. 2.5. Too big. Let's try 2.0. There we go. All right. That's what we need. 2.0 hex driver. So the screws that we need to take out today, we're going to be taking the shock bolt. Then we will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to take 6 screws out. Let's get cracking. All right, so we're going to start with the shock screw. Okay, we'll take the shock screw out. Okay, get that, put that to the side there. Now we're going to take the screws that mount here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Can't see what I'm doing. There we go. I don't have the best lighting over here for this. I need to buy some more lights, or once I finally get my garage straightened out. We won't be doing this stuff on the dining room table anymore. We'll be out there in the garage. All right. Okay, so you can see that this is already loose. The shock tower is already loose and ready to come out, but we need to lift it up just a little bit more so we can get clearance. So we're going to get some more screws on this side out, okay? Okay, and one more, we're going to take this shock off as well, the bolt on top. And remember, when you're taking these screws out, remember where they go. So I'm going to tell you, the longest of the screws hold the shocks on top. Okay? Now, look at that. There we go. Leave everything else on, and you can just swivel the shock tower up. Right? All right. So here we've got this piece right here. Just pull it towards the rear of the car, and it's gonna just make the upper arm pop out of the hinge it's supposed to belong to. So you can see now it's loose right there. See the silver pin? You wouldn't see that silver pin if it wasn't loose. So we're going to do that. And oh, one more bolt right here on the turnbuckle, the rear axle hub. That screw. And what's going to happen when you take this screw out, this wheel is going to fall off to the side. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to leave the screw in there, and you can see we can just go ahead and remove what we need to fix. Now you can't really see where it's broken, okay? But let me, you might see the crack just right there. There's a crack. And also, which there's a crack there, and there's the split right there. You can see that. I know you can see that split. So that's where it keeps popping off. So what you need to do after that, there's a ball that's right there in a joint. That metal ball moves around there. You don't pop that out. Just push it out with your thumb or a tool, and it separates. So we're going to put that there with the screw for right now. I'm going to show you. Now you can see where it's broken. See? Now Kyosho said this is a hard part to break. I didn't do a whole lot to break this. And if it was such a hard part to break, let me ask you, Kyosho, why then are you making these replacement parts to fix these parts with hardened materials? I talked to Kyosho on the phone. They said they improved these parts by making them harder and more resistant to breakage. And you can tell here the part number, FA551B. Before, it was just 551. They added the B because it was improved. So if you didn't have to improve it, why did you improve it? And then make me buy this to fix it. So we're going to take this part right here to replace this broken part. Okay? So let's open this package. Where's my trusty tool here? Gonna open that, and we're just gonna rob the one piece. That's all we need is this. Okay. So while you're doing this, be careful to watch your little drive shaft right there. It's going to fall out as well. So we've got this part. So the first thing we need to do is get this little ball back in there. All I'm going to do is push it. It snaps. Wait, I put it back in the broken piece. We don't want that. Let's get that off to the side so we don't confuse it anymore. All right, this is the new piece. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just take this, take the ball that I have here in the hole, just set it right there like that, and with pressure with my thumb, if I can get it with my thumb, hang on. Oh, get it from the back side, because it looks like the back side's a little bit more open. That's what she said. So I'm going to set it there. I can't do it with my fingers, so hang on. All right, let's see if we can get it with these, with the needle nose. If not, I'll just go get pliers from the garage. Just like that, simple, back in. I can do it with my finger. I guess my thumb was too fat and squishy. So, there we go. All right, and we're just gonna put this back where we got it from. So we're gonna slide it back on the shaft. Make sure you have it facing in the right direction. Slide it back on the shaft. Okay, we're back on the shaft. Let me get closer to you guys. All right, and then put your pin back in the pocket. That's that. Okay, now we have to secure this part. We have to secure here to here. Okay, so we just get everything out of the way that we don't need to be in the way. Just line the hole up. Put the screw. Get your driver. And get it in there. Now, you don't want to tighten too much. You just want to tighten to snug. Because again, like I mentioned in the previous... Oh, wait. The drive shaft here fell out while I was... See, this happens. So, just back that screw out just a little bit again. Okay, I'm gonna open that up. Don't forget this dog bone. This dog bone right here. All right, we got dog bone in. Make sure that dog bone is in there. Don't do like I just did. And we can go ahead and get our upper arm back in. Just want to make sure that hole was lined up there. There we go. Gonna get that in there. There we go. We're moving around just a little bit. Hang on. There we go. You're set. Make sure your hole's lined up. Your bolt can go through. Put that back. And like I said, just tight to where it stops, because you don't want to strip that. You don't want to strip the threads in there because it's plastic. Okay, and now we just have to put all our screws back in. Okay, so we're just going to push your shock tower back down, just like that. Remember, the long screw is what secures the shock to the shock tower, not the short ones. You have 2 long screws and 5 short screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So the one long screw is your shock screw. Okay. The other short screws secure your tower where it was. Okay. So I'm gonna screw these in a cross pattern so I get even tightening. At least try to get even tightening anyway. Don't over tighten. You will strip it. Okay. That's 3. That's 4. And 5 goes here. That secures your shock tower. Okay, now we put the shocks back. All right, one shock. Second screw to here. Just like so. And that's it. Upper rear arm replaced and fixed. Just like that. Okay. See? Stiff. We're set. Screws are tight. Do not use Loctite on metal to plastic. Only use Loctite or thread locker on metal to metal. Okay? Do not over tighten. You will strip the threads there. And that's it. We are back in operation, ladies and gentlemen. Get our body back on there. Oh, one thing I did want to do while I'm doing that, I want to secure these cables here because they're poking up on the body. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie it to, using a zip tie, I'm just going to tie it to the top of the shock tower body post tower. I just want to go ahead and get that through there. Get it up through the space I want it to come through. There we go. I'm just going to tie those down a bit, neaten it up so that it just doesn't look like we got wires just popping out of everywhere. Good. And the snip. Nice and neat. Now we can get the body on. Easy peasy. Okay. And after that, she's ready for driving. Your body clips back on there. One, two, three, four. We're set. There we go. All right. Well, if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out the video. I just ask one thing: share the knowledge so we can keep the hobby alive. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want to do, is keep the hobby alive. God bless. Thanks for coming by. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. See you on the next video. God bless.